Alright guys, right ahead I'm headed up to my very first point since actually putting the boat in the ramp, down on the ramp, and I've already seen some fish jump. Hopefully we get to fish a little while before we got some storms in the area, before they come and create havoc. But my goal today is maybe to catch a couple of spotted bass. Got my drop shot rig. I hadn't really done a lot of drop shotting lately, and just got the urge to do some of that, so we're gonna get it out there. I'm glad I just checked my drag. Oh, that would have been a disaster. But we're gonna work around these weeds up here. I know there's brim and bluegill around the weeds, and as the evening gets closer and closer to nightfall, I think the bass will pull right on up. This is just one of those afternoon after work trips, hoping to feel the tug. There we go, right off the edge of those weeds. Makes a little point out there. We'll get it on out there a little bit deeper. This water's fairly warm. It's showing 85, almost 86 degrees. So we're liable to find these fish a lot deeper than I've been finding fish lately. I've been fishing right up on the bank lately, fishing for largemouth, and hopefully I can get a spot in today. If I don't get bit working this drop shot, in just a little while I will probably have to drag the old spinnerbait out and test some of this grass, because there's a lot of grass around the edge here. There's some really big spots that live in here, and I would like to catch one today. There's one, boys. Hey, come back here, Junior. Alright guys, we got our first fish in the boat today. And it was not what I set out to do today. Got me a frogfish. I ain't gonna complain about catching one on a frog though. Busted it in the weeds. I tried to catch a spot with my drop shot, and then they just won't play, so he wrangled up my frog a little bit. We're gonna fix that. Let's get him back. Oops, back in the water. Welcome to the channel, guys. We are out on Lake Katoma here in Cullman, Alabama. I hadn't been on Lake Katoma in a while. Our club didn't fish it this year, and so I've been concentrating all over everywhere else, and it's cool to get back out here. This used to be my home lake until they built the big Duck River reservoir, and I've kind of neglected coming to Katoma, but there are fish here. That was pretty fun. Blew up, scared me. Let's go see if we can put another one in the boat. Hang out with me. I'm gonna try to keep you guys in frame where you can see where I'm throwing, but man, this wind makes it hard to do sometimes. But we're trying. trying to throw ahead of the boat, and so you guys can see what's happening. But that fish was up in the weeds. My buddy Terry, he's out here too. He's fishing offshore. I see him around the corner out off the bank. We'll check in with him in a little bit, see if he's caught anything. The wind wants to take me away from my grass. I saw another little fish jump up in this grass just then. There's another one, boys. There we go. That's what we're talking about. Bass in the grass. Bass in the grass. That's a lot better fish right there. If I can get him in the boat. Ha ha ha. All right, guys, that's 2 on the frog. Oh, he's mad at me. Oh, he's really mad at me. I don't blame him though.
Get the one with my leader hanging out his mouth over here, let me know.
I will.
Look, it broke me off. He took all my fat
There we go, guys. They're getting bigger now. Check that out. On a frog blowing up in the weeds. That's cool. Get him back. They're hitting my little old frog now. I have to fix it every time, but when they're old and wore out like that, it's easy to set the hook. Got net all in my reel and everything. There we go. Man, I gotta get back in there. That's fun. That is fun. All right, guys, I'm gonna get back in position. I know that cannot be the only fish up in this big, huge expanse of weeds. He was pretty far in there too. Two. One good and one little one. Both on the frog. Oh no. Should have been 3 on the frog right there. I bet he don't come back. Man. Yeah, that little storm went past us. It's over now. I'm gonna go back here and work my way this way. All right, guys, we're on another really good looking point with some more the right looking weeds. There could be a fish up in here. Trying to eat him a big fat brim for breakfast, for supper. We're gonna see. I know there's some big birds in here fishing too. They know where the bait's at. So we might drag us one out, maybe. I am doing my best to keep my bait in frame so you guys can see if I get bit. Man, that's hard to do in the wind. It's hard to get a bite when the camera's rolling, no matter if the wind's blowing or not. Much less frame it all up for you. but we're gonna try. This stuff out here in front of me just looks so good. I'm in about 7 feet of water. This is just about right too. Really good looking area. There we go. There's another one. Bassin in the grass. Easy, where are you going, buddy? Where are you going? I can tell you where he's going. He's going in my net. I thought this area looked good. And it did. Oh, it came out in the net too. He ain't no monster, but he's a frogfish. That's awesome. Guys, I'm gonna have trouble fishing this side and keeping my bait in the frame here because the wind is just completely opposite of where I want to go. But every once in a while it dies down and I drift into view, I think. We'll work this fairly quick, and I'll shoot over to the other side and I'll be better suited to show what I'm doing. The edge of these weeds though really does look good, and I hate to skip it. As soon as I talk about it, now the wind's died down. So we'll take what we get. This little point right ahead of me here ought to have a fish in it. Let's see if we can get one out of here. Maybe, maybe not. There's fish in these weeds, but I've seen the weeds move, but they're so tall, my frog's not gonna get in them. But if we can draw that fish out to the edge, he might bite it. Well guys, it's been a lot of fun. I still hadn't got my drop shot fish in the boat, but something even better, I think, is a frog fish any day. It's so much fun, and to be able to come out here and get 2 or 3, I think I got 3, made my day. After a pretty rough morning at work, got to come out and put some fish in the boat. A fun way to do it too. So thanks for watching. Thanks for you guys that watch me every week. I appreciate it so much. If you guys aren't subscribed, please hit the subscribe button. I know you hear that on every YouTube channel, but it does help us. Hit the like, leave us a comment. You like us, you don't like us, it all works out in the end. You guys stay safe. I'm gonna get out of here, go find some supper, and catch you next week. Guys, I finally got me a drop shot fish, and I ain't seen it yet, but he's pulling. Come here, come here. Just let me see. I bet you that's a spot. That might be my spot I've been hunting. Whatever he is. Nope, largemouth, and he is. In the net, in the net. That's so much fun. Tangled up on the end of my rod here. Sorry about that noise. That little bitty hook. Oh, he's got my worm down there. Need to try to get. There's my drop shot worm. He was trying to finish eating it. There's my drop shot hook. It's out of the way. And there's my bass. Now I can go home. That's how you catch one. You tell everybody you're going home, and you get your last one. Awesome. What a good ending. This is gonna be the real ending this time. I gotta go. Time for supper. You guys stay safe. I'm out here for real this time.